Good evening, good evening. This is Real Talk Live with Rodney Grimes, PTP, People to People, Power to Power, Power to the People. I just want to say hello to everybody. I know you already know who this gentleman is. I got in the house today. I am so happy that I have Uncle Buck in the house. Yeah, and Uncle Buck decided, boy, look at them boots.
Yeah, man.
I'm liking those.
Man, you know what? These fresh out of the... I put my foot in your... Nah, it ain't about that. But these, I like these boots, man. I've been wanting to get these boots. I put them in the lab way. It took me a while. COVID kind of messed me up a little bit.
It did?
Yeah, it kind of set me back. But take out the stimulus. But that stimulus check, help that. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I had these in the lab way for 6 months, long before the stimulus check came. The stimulus check had me kick it over. It wasn't, listen, it wasn't nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? I paid all my bills, and this is what I had left to be able to keep it on the lab way. So don't judge me. Yeah.
Well, hey, Uncle Buck, first of all, I just want to say, man, you like one of my heroes.
Hey.
You one of my heroes.
Hey.
And you know, I just admire you for what you do, man. You bring smiles to people's faces, man.
Thank you for that.
You bring happiness to people, and that was part of the reason why I thought I didn't even really have a real serious topic today, but I just thought about the topic. I'm gonna say bringing happiness.
Bringing happiness.
Okay. Because that's what Uncle Buck do.
That's what I do. That's what I do. That's the gift I have, and I got to keep on giving it.
Hey, well, you know what?
I got to keep on giving.
It's a whole, you got a whole crew that be running with you.
Man, it's like, it started off with there's two of us. You know, we met back here in Zanzibar days. Y'all remember the Zanzibar on the waterfront?
Yeah.
Yeah, we met there on Tom Joyner was doing the 70s party.
Okay.
And I was doing Tom Joyner cruise for the last 4 years one time, so they knew me. I was like a celebrity on the boat.
Come on, man.
You know, and about an hour before, this man would come up in here looking like Jerome. He had a purple jumpsuit on with some, I'll never forget it, with some zebra boots. I mean, stacks.
Come on now.
So I'm like, I already worked the crowd. I just knew I would have this $500 loaded out. So I'm in there just chilling. We talked about we was in there and everything. And when context time, you know, I'm being all arrogant. Go ahead, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, you go first. Never would I ever let Otis go first again.
He won.
Man, he went up in that joke, got a pop locking up in that joke.
Set you off.
Man, and I came on there and did a shake, a body shake. That was all I could give. A couple stripper moves, and that was all she wrote. This Bama was pop locking, moonwalking, everything. I swear I'd have voted for her. I voted for her, but I didn't even vote for myself. They was clapping, I was clapping with her. But then afterwards, he came to me and said, "Look, man, let's do this together." I said, "Sure."
So you know, when you talk about things like that, that just shows you that back then, you know, that you was already thinking about Black Lives Matter and supporting black businesses.
Oh, definitely.
But because you do that, that's what you do.
That's what I do. You ask anybody who have a black business, anybody who know me, that if I know a person got a black business, I'm gonna put a seed in. Because I believe that if I seed yours, well, I'm seeding mine.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I look at it. And we grew up, you know, it takes a village, you know. We grew up supporting each other. I remember days when we can go next door and get some shit. You know, except for our Kool-Aid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If you ran out of sugar, you could just holler over there. Y'all got this sugar? Like, yeah.
Miss Virginia.
You know what I'm saying?
It was the walls were so thin. She was like, "Yeah, Miss Virginia got any sugar? Yeah. Can I get some? Sure, boy, come on in here. Come through the back." You know what I'm saying? Before I get to the door, she already got the sugar or something to get some. Yeah, man. It was definitely a family and community, man. And we called ourselves neighbors then.
Yeah.
Now everything the hood, they cut off the neighbor part. Yeah. You know. I still operate in that spirit, man.
Hey, are you getting ready to blow up or something? Cause you beeping.
Oh, that's my people. You. No, my beeper went off. My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my beeper. Somebody was calling, man.
Uncle Buck, you still wear a beeper?
Man, you don't know, man. It's cheaper than beeper. Oh, you better recognize. Look, I got a beeper and a phone. You know what I'm saying? Beat me. It's cheaper than beeper. You know, these plans nowadays, oh, no. They beat me. I keep my chain. It might take me a while to call you back, so this one I got this.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So the change is for the people to do something strange for these change. But anyway, other than that, man, yeah, I got a beeper. I was so caught up, man, all that tapping, I thought maybe, you know, it was something here. I'm glad you reminded me. That's my battery up. I'm about to say, you know, them dollar store bags don't last that long.
So that's when one of your girlfriends calling you?
No, that was Oprah.
Oprah.
Yeah, she would beat me, let me know stepping it out. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Oh, we just communicate like that. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying?
So she gonna let you move into the little extra house?
No, I ain't doing that. I told her it cost so much where she at.
So how
Have you ever seen Oprah House? Man, about 10-mile walk just to get to the front door.
You been there?
Oh man, my stack was hurt, man. One of my fish came out of my shoe. I was just walking down to the. I told her it's too much. It's too much maintenance. I thought, man, Oprah high maintenance, man. I ain't messing with her no more. She high maintenance, man.
She high maintenance.
I don't care how many trees she had. She high maintenance.
So who you got in your scope right now?
Oh man, I got this tender one I got in my scope now. Oh Lord. She bow-legged in one leg, man. And she crooked in the left eye, man. Oh man, she got it going. Oh man, because she never seen me coming. She literally never seen me coming, man. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, she's a fat tenderoni though. Oh Lord.
So she got one bow leg.
One bow leg, she was walking around in circles, man. But she's sweet though. She treat Uncle Buck well, man. I cannot stand. The girl is fine like that wine. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all gonna meet her one day. You know, y'all meet her one day. It just ain't the day, but y'all gonna meet her one day. Yeah, man. Uncle Buck got it going on. But plus, you know, they let me have my freedom. That's what I like about her. She let me have my freedom.
The one.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Huh?
What's her name?
See, now you're asking too many first questions. Okay, her name is Boogie. Yeah, Boogie with bow legs. Yes, I keep with bees on the back. Yeah, man. Her name Boogie. Boogie! Shout out to my Boogie. Yeah, she know who she is.
She knows you.
Nah. But you know what? I ain't in no relationship, man. You know why? Because Uncle Buck, I need to be available at all times.
Okay.
You know, I need to be available so when the phone ring, you know, I don't need that. Where you going? When you coming back? I ain't ready for that now. I got about 5 more years. I got a retirement plan. I got 5 more years. Then Uncle Buck gonna settle down.
When you gonna settle down?
Yeah. So all my kids are in college.
So you put them in college?
All 8 of them. I got 8 kids by 9 different women.
Oh.
What you laughing for?
You said you got 8 kids by 9 different women.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was a threesome on the last one. I don't know if I did that shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the last one was So 8 kids by 9 different women. Yeah, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I've been having some fun, man. Uncle Buck been having fun, man. And all this is going on, the Black Lives Matter movement, man.
What you think about that? Tell me how you feel about the Black
Lives Matter. Man, listen. You know, it's interesting, you know, to be honest about that. You know, the Black Lives Matter movement, I always knew that we were going to take a female. I always knew it. I always believed that it's going to take the female to get us right. If you ask any female that's close to me, she would tell you that, and you always used to say, it's going to be a female that's going to get this world right. You know, because it was other people been doing stuff. You know, we've been always saying black this, black this. But this one female just said Black Lives Matter, you know, like it was never said before. It's been said before. But that time when she said it, it just sparked something in other females. you know. Then the guys got around it, you know. That's what I look at, and I think it's a good movement, you know. But it's more than just us out there protesting. See, I believe that laws gonna be passed through this movement with these guys, because they don't be just going after police. They be going after the laws that backs them up.
Right.
You know, changing them. You know, and then that Black Lives Matter also push other females to start other things. You know, like the Me Too movement. You know what I'm saying?
So where are we right now with the black men in this category right now?
Well, my opinion is that, you know, the black men are starting to see that if they need to get right, because of the black man, I just gonna say because of the black man ego, you know what I'm saying, that the women doing all the things, you know, that they, okay, well, we don't really need them to be doing that, you know, so let's go do what we need to do. And the woman's like, well, y'all not gonna do something, and my sons are dying.
Yeah.
You know? Y'all not really doing anything. So because my sons are watching y'all, and y'all in the streets, you know, on the corners, not all of y'all, but you know, enough to make an influence on these young kids.
So let me say, this is Real Talk Live with Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, power to thing to people. My guest today is Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck, he's gonna talk about what really matters today.
Oh yeah.
And I appreciate you keeping it real, because Uncle Buck, he be all over the place. Everybody know him. You always crashing in parties and doing what you do. But a lot of them don't understand the real side to you.
No.
And they don't know when you get real serious.
Yeah.
And see, I know that because we have dialogue on several occasions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I, you know, and I'm loving them crocodile
well, you know
cowboy
what yeah, man. Yeah, I was before I came in here, I was practicing my line thing. Oh, hold on.
You still got a tag on?
Mind business, boy. Mind business.
Uncle Buck, you still got the tag on your book?
Mind business, boy. $5.99. I want them to see how much money I'm making. Hey, was that on camera?
Wait, hey, Buck, don't look at the monitor, because the monitor moving slower than where was going. So
I kind of picked that up a long time ago, because I clapped, and then I see my monitor clap later. You know what I'm saying? I kind of thought maybe I would have a Tourette's moment, or
you thought you were still on something?
Yeah, man. I thought something was kicking in. And think about something, but they got this, they got these young folks, man, now, man, that's on some, I mean, I don't know what's going on, man.
It's crazy. That's you know, that's what I would like to talk about today a little bit too. We talk about the young people. How are we going to reach out to them and get them to realize that they're going to have to take the lead on some of the things to get the change?
Wait, if you see it, the young people, listen, the young people are doing it. They ain't scared of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just gotta channel that energy they have, and you know, and build them up, because them young folks is what's out there in the streets right now, and they tired of doing, you know, they tired of turning the cheek and all that stuff.
Right.
You know, I was talking to a youngin not too long ago when they were doing these protesting, you know, and I was trying to explain to them that protesting is just a start. You know, what's your action plan after that? You know, and I was explaining to them that the last Martin Luther King speech were about the economic power. You know, do you understand that you have economic power?
Right.
You know, and running in them stores, spending $300 and $400 for them shoes.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? You just giving up your economic power.
Yeah.
As long as they can keep putting prices like that on shoes, and we keep going, and I understand why we do it. You know what I'm saying? Where else we gonna spend our money on? You know, we getting the money in the street, so it's easy to go and blow, you know, $400, $500, you know, stuff like that, because I can flip it or whatever the case may be. But I told this young, I said, look, you got to get to your crew and talk to your crew you know, to see where they at, to see if you got a real crew, or you just got some people that's going along and get with, you know, network. You know, get with your crew, because I would get with your crew and see how you can make a difference just where you are.
In your community.
Just where you are.
So that's some of the things that I thought about when I was trying to say that with some of the other guests that we had, we have young guys out here who are drug dealers that are businessmen.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and what they don't understand, when they have the title as a drug dealer, then that businessman title means nothing
yeah.
to the community.
Yeah. Nothing.
Now, one of the things that you have to realize that when you have the power to convince somebody to put something in their arm or smoke something that'll make them take their clothes off and run butt naked, okay, or have them where they pull their hair out or something like that, that's a powerful skill that you have. And what you got to learn is you have to take that and reverse it. See, from time, we have thought that getting that hustle on, it didn't matter because we'll just get the hustle on in our neighborhood and think we're going to be safe. Right. But we didn't realize that all we are doing is turn down our neighborhood. Yes. We turn down the neighborhood from the inside. Yes. Right? So things will be planted on the outside and it get where we bring it on the inside and get it towed down.
But just think about how the powers to be put a black man in that mindset.
Yes.
To feel like he has to survive by any means necessary.
Come on now.
So the economic power that I was telling the young that he had, it was his ability to now, you know what I'm saying, to if you want Nike, buy Nike stock. So if you do buy some Nike, at least some of that money comes back to you.
Come on. And
get an understanding of how that works.
Yes.
You know, that if you wanna if you my thing, this is what I had started doing. The Chinese store that I go into, right? You know, before they had to put the shields up, right, in there. I asked the owner, who's a guy, why do you feel that you need to put plastic up? You know what I'm saying? And he was giving me the story about, you know, people coming and robbing and stuff like that. So I went and did some research to see if that store had been robbed. And when he seen that I did some research that store had been robbed, has not been robbed, you know what I'm saying? And I said, but you still, I told him, I can stand out here and shut you down. You know, you don't really have to treat it. I know y'all get together and have y'all groups on price and all that stuff, and that, you know, we're gonna serve y'all no matter what. But you don't have to treat us like this.
Right.
You know? And if you ask people that you care about, your customers that you know to come in here and serve you every day, if you ask them, you know, what they think about that big plastic right there, you know, then maybe you'll get an understanding that you don't really need this.
Right.
And he end up removing it. But now it's back now because of the COVID thing.
Right.
You know, now the government, the state saying put this up. So it's gonna be interesting whether or not he keep it up or will he take it down. Is he gonna say that's the norm now, you know, and leave it up there, you know, as though to protect himself like that. But at least it ain't that thick fiberglass, bulletproof kind of thing where I'm sliding my money to you slide my money to you know. And that's a dope move, man.
That's something that really gets me in our community, that we allow these stores to be put in our community by people who are not like us.
Don't put the money in there.
And they don't put no money back into the community. And then they talk to us any kind of way because they got the bars and the plastic up there feeling like you
have to come.
Yeah, you know,
you'll be back.
Yeah. And then we, the people, don't realize that they just using us.
Yeah.
They using us.
They realize it. They don't feel that they have a, you know, if they set this carry out, where I'm gonna go get my food at, you know, kind of thing. You know, that's the thought that I have, that they ain't nowhere else to go and get nothing to eat. But cook your own.
So hold on, Uncle Buck. Just hold on a minute.
Okay.
This is Real Talk Live with Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, power to the people. My guest today is the one and only Uncle Buck. Hey, yeah. And what I want to do is I want to take this opportunity also to say to some of our guests, Felicia Harrison, Cheryl Payton, Lynn Nelson, Benjamin Bowie, Deborah Valentine, Deborah Elliott, Dante Cunningham, my brother. What's up there, DR? How you doing? And Uncle Buck must, I don't know, he done ran somewhere. And Jason Harris and Vera Larry.
Yeah.
Brian Anderson, cousin. Oh, okay. What's up, Brian? What's up, cuz? How you doing?
Again?
How you doing? Ray Golden. Hey, Ray, I'm going to be talking to you. We're going to be doing, we're going to get it where we're going to do you virtual. Y'all don't even know, Uncle Buck always got something going on. He over here working on the suitcases and some other stuff over there. He over there doing some other stuff. And then, hey, Maria Price, I saw you. Hey, Tracy Barber, how you doing, my brother? Rachel Pope. And Maria, I saw you when you did the shout out to me and Uncle Buck. We appreciate you so much.
I had to cut my phone off completely.
Hey, now, Uncle Buck done messed up.
Hold on.
He over there trying to fix it. You gonna get it, Uncle Buck. Don't worry about it. Martina Jeffrey, Angela Gomez, Anita Gray, cousin from South Carolina. How you doing? Cheryl McBride, Anthony Sugg. Y'all can still hear Uncle Buck over there talking because Uncle Buck over there trying to straighten some stuff out. What's that? Wilmar Manalas. I know I didn't pronounce that right, but hey, excuse me and forgive me. Anjabel Zilaya. Okay? Zilaya. Okay? Yes, I just want to say God is good. I am so glad. I don't know what's going on with Uncle Buck and Nick. And I'm trying to get him to come. He's going to take a break from it. He'll be back. But I want y'all to know that this is Real Talk with Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, positive people. And you can hear him talking in the back. And he'll be coming back in a minute. Because people calling him, and he a busy man. He a busy man. Now I want you to know we were talking about just what's going on in our community, how we are trying to address the young soldiers that we got out there. We're trying to get them to understand that, you know, they got to make a difference. Somebody called him Uncle Bud.
They said, where is Uncle Buck?
Hey, Uncle Buck, you don't have to hurry up. They calling for you now. They were like, oh my God. Go back on down so I can read it. I'm so glad to see you men. Thank you. I sure need these laughs. Love, blessings, and power. Lynn Nelson. Hey, shout out to Lynn. Hey, I love you, Lynn. And then, is that Sam? No, that's not. That's not Sam. That's Uncle Buck. That's not Sam. And oh my God, cool outfit there. I know. Uncle Buck, he dresses his butt off. He does not be playing. Checking you out, Brian. Hey, my brother, hang in there because Uncle Buck had to take an emergency phone call. And this dude is so important in doing all the things he's doing. Rayful Edmond. Oh, Rayful Edmond ran his business like a Wall Street corporation. Too bad he was on the wrong side of the law. Never. That you know something? See, one of the things that we as black men, we have to educate the young males who out there call themselves being hustlers. We got to put them in a position where they are going to be aware of what's going on. Hey, Uncle Buck, you have to keep it down back there because you're making all that. I know you on a business call, but you making too much noise. You making too much noise. You know, and everybody want to know. What, you had to go use the bathroom or something? Man,
the coffee kicked in.
The coffee. I know. I try to tell you, Uncle Buck, you need something else. You need something else. So, hey, you want to help him out there?
Hold on.
Because Uncle Buck. So, hey, it's Real Talk. It's Real Talk Live with Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, positive people. I want to say Jean McBride, Stephanie Mann. Hey, Stephanie, beautiful. How you doing, gorgeous? Vanessa Goodrum, Kiko Bullock, Frank Mosley. Hey, I welcome you all. This is Real Talk with Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, power to people. My guest today is the amazing Uncle Buck. Here you go. He coming back in.
I apologize. No, I don't.
Yeah, come, Uncle Buck, you can't, if you get a phone call, you can't just run off the set.
I know that. Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? You right.
How you gonna just run off the set? People just loving you.
Well, when you were doing commercial, I thought we was in a commercial, man. You were reading stuff. I thought we was in a commercial because, you know, I didn't know you was live. I thought it was commercial break, so I was going to the bathroom and get my commercial break in. I didn't know you didn't do commercials.
And look, they called, Angela Gomez, she called you player, she loved you, she called you Uncle Bud.
Yeah, you getting high?
Hey, but I see you get a lot of attention.
Man, listen, I'm glad to be out here 11 years and don't get no attention. That'd be sad. I'm glad y'all, look, I'm glad I'm still relevant.
Now, you know, but you like a hero, man. You're a hero to the
I don't know about all the heroes though, but I do know that I got a gift and I gotta use it.
But God is good because you know that's the other thing that we have to realize is that, as you know, I have that it says PTP Real Talk and Talent Show with Rodney Grimes, right? So as we try to be getting out that positive. That's your beep again?
No, I thought I had my instrument with me because you said talent, but I don't have it.
You get ready? What you got? A harmonica or something?
Of course I do. Come on now. Oh my man.
You didn't love your harmonica?
I left my instrument. Man, that's like the Bible, man. I never leave home without it. I don't know how. Oh,
that's your man.
I know. Well. Next week, next time.
Well, no, yeah, well, let me say this. Let me tell you something. For real, it is really, really powerful for us right now to understand that laughter is good.
Oh yeah.
See, God. This is one thing with a lot of pastors, and I'm not putting nobody down, but I think sometimes when people come to church, they don't just need to just hear the word per se from the Bible. Mm-hmm. I think that they need to feel the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, that put that joy in you. Oh, yeah. You know, a lot of times when somebody gets to singing and we get that praise on and everything, people get really, really happy. And if you know that you can talk to your doctor, it's a very healthy thing.
Oh yeah, there's endorphins in your body. Starts to develop.
Lighten up and everything.
I mean, Psalms. We're simply talking about the Bible. There's a verse somewhere in Psalms that said, laughter is just like the medicine. As a matter of fact, what's that? B.B. Wyman came up with a song. You know, laughter is just like that medicine.
Just like the medicine.
Yeah. So it's definitely necessary.
So you're a God-fearing man.
Oh, most definitely. How could I do it without it?
Come on now.
Let me explain something. But any of y'all who don't think it's real, okay?
Tell me about it.
Let me. Have you ever put breath in your mouth? I don't hear you. Have you ever put breath in your mouth? Okay. The first thing that happened to you, did you give yourself your first breath? So if it had to be a power greater than you. Because your first breath you didn't give to yourself.
Come on.
So I know that it's been watered down, but there is a spirit thing. We ain't talking about the word and how they watered down and flipped it to be against us, but there is a spirit thing.
Yes.
Because we're not just flesh and blood.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? The molecules that we let me explain something.
Break it down.
When you inhale molecules that have been sent from Africa. You just don't realize it. In 20 minutes, when you inhale, you done got a molecule from your ancestors or your brothers and sisters in Africa. That's how this thing works. It flows and you absorb it. They call it DNA. You know what I'm saying? I call it the molecule effect. You know what I'm saying? Where when you breathe out to somebody in Africa, China, somewhere, breathing that in. When you breathe in, somebody from somewhere else breathe that out to you. Yeah. But and you wonder why we not. You know, we are closer than we want to be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And why we wearing masks now? You know what I'm saying? If we're not breathing in molecules and things that other people are putting out. Yeah. You know, so how you not say that's your brother when you breathe, y'all breathing the same air and sharing the same space.
And that's something that we know, that the power of God. Because I'm a true believer in God, and I know that I can say this, that I believe that the Bible has been tampered with to confuse us and be used against us. But I also know that
there are some spiritual principles in there.
It's a spiritual principles because of the power of God that He is still turning around to work for you. So a lot of times when you read the Bible and you get confused, but if you call on God and ask God to reveal it to you, the Holy Spirit will come in and then He'll wipe all that garbage away and give you an understanding of what message was supposed to be given to you.
Man, I had so many. I'm not that guy. You know, I believe. You know, I have teachers. You know, but I also seek answers for myself. Yeah. You know. And I have some spiritual things that happened in my walk of life that let me know. You know, you looking at a person who was pookie on New Jack City, strung out on drugs.
Uncle Buck, you come on,
man.
Come on.
I was that guy that when something dropped on the floor, I've been on the ground looking for it. I done put cotton balls, dust balls. Balls, all in my pipe wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? But God. But God, 32 years.
Come on now.
From alcohol and drugs. 32 years. Now, I usually don't tell nobody this when I'm in the Uncle Buck outfit. You know? But that's Uncle Buck, you know. So, when people say, do you believe? I had a talk with my co-workers. And I said, you know, 'cause we got the kids coming back to school and the people, no. Yeah. I told one of my coworkers, y'all always talking about y'all believe in God, you know what I'm saying? But then y'all look for the government to decide what to do and where to go and wear this and do that. I said, God gave us wisdom too. He told us this was going to come. How you think the head going to be the top? I mean, the bottom going to be the head and the head going to be the bottom. If it ain't going to flip, it ain't going to take place. We in the season of the flip.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
We in the season of the flip right now.
We're in that area where we have to make change. I got to take a moment. This is Real Talk with Rodney Brown's people, power, same people. My guest today is Uncle Buck. Please, Uncle Buck, don't you leave. This is not a commercial time. Because last time I did Uncle Buck, he just jumped up and ran off. But I want you to know, Uncle Buck, that people are talking about your boots. We get. Then somebody even said something about your rings.
Hey, listen. I had to sign my mama name for these rings. That's indeed. And they real. Sure is.
So Uncle Buck, do you consider yourself a player?
Oh, no.
Oh, you got on 2 watches.
What? They got East Coast, West Coast. I'm like international, man. Listen, East Coast, West Coast. Hold up.
Wait a minute. Miss Ross said Uncle Buck got on his corn belt for donation.
Okay. You gonna donate? Yeah. Jing-a-ling-a-ling. Y'all like that? Hey, listen. This corn belt is a conversation piece. You know? If I come in there, oh, you got a corn belt? You know, yeah, it's a corn. Listen. Everything that I have on for a reason.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I was to go to a person regular, like a female or something like that, they would think I was trying to pull up on them. If I go to them as Uncle Buck, they will open up to me. Can you believe? Now, if that ain't an act of God, I don't know what is. Because if I come with regular clothes to a female, she will put her walls up
and won't
have nothing to say because he think I'm trying to pull up on him. You know what I'm saying? If I come to her, Uncle Buck, and we get to laugh and everything, she will open up to me and be crying and don't even realize why she did it.
That's something.
And she just meeting me.
How about that?
You know, guys, you know, are confessing things to me, you know what I'm saying, and the Spirit allowed me to say things to give them some rest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know this thing is bigger than me.
He said, Devin Valentine said, he's cute or whatever. hey, Devin, Uncle Buck is a nice looking guy. He keep everything groomed. He looks like one of the yesterday heroes.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And I wash my feet too.
You do?
Daily.
You wash your feet?
And my nails. Daily.
So hold on, Uncle Buck. We got some other people that joined in. Ebony Johnson.
Hey.
Charlotte Strokes. Jean Ross. Bernadette Robinson. Catrice Edwards. Anthony Parker. Anthony is our cousin from Georgia. Frankie Hayes. George Boston. Ron Henry. Daryl DJ. Denny. Okay. Hey, we want to say welcome to all those. Wanell Wesley. How y'all be? We want you to know that we appreciate everybody that come in. Today is about we hearing Uncle Buck talk about some serious matters, but Uncle Buck, you always bring laughter to you bring laughter into the situation, and I just think that people sometimes got to know that that's something we need.
Yeah.
Wilford, Oliver, hey, welcome you too.
Yeah,
now,
man.
I want everybody to know Uncle Buck and we related. I just don't, I wanted to be like him, but then I thought I needed to kind of like just tone it down a little bit because I didn't want nobody to think that I was just losing. It says, I have never met Uncle Buck. Who is he?
I'm a rich woman lover and a poor woman dream. That's who I is.
What you say?
I'm a rich woman lover and a poor woman dream.
What that fell off you?
It's my hearing aid.
Oh.
If I keep on hanging on the studio, I'm a whole lot of stuff on me falling off. And listen.
Hey, laughter is therapy for the mind, body, and soul.
That's true.
We already know now. Y'all got to excuse me because Uncle Buck hearing aids. I didn't know you wore hearing aids.
Huh? Why do you think I always said, and listen, just go back to Indian tapers. I'm always going to be on the same side of him every time. When we was in the studio at the other spot, I was on this side.
Yeah.
This is a good ear. I got to keep him on a good ear.
That's like they fell off them.
He ain't going to call me out. Y'all see that? He didn't call me out. He supposed to fade it on like, hey, man, I noticed something that dropped out your eye over there. He's like, what that? He didn't call me out.
Uncle Buck. So, you know that I'm just really excited because I needed that today.
Man.
I had a few things going on around me that had my spirit was a little low, and I want to be real serious on this matter because there's so much going on around us that we got to be able to come together and make change. We got to show support for one another.
Oh yeah.
And where we are, even with this platform, I ask everybody when you tune in to hit share. I ask everybody, and we've been doing good. A lot of people been doing that. I ask you to go to YouTube and subscribe because what happens is when we keep lifting up, and we even take this program with other people's program and escalate them to a different level, we now have the opportunity to get the information out that we need to do.
Right.
And so, and I try to bring in individuals who's going to really, really care about the people that we know that's right down in the community that's struggling.
I'm building an ice cream truck, Uncle Buck ice cream truck, and on my ice cream truck I will have voting registration cards.
Come on.
I'm serious about this because
come on.
I know there is power in numbers, okay, and there's strength in numbers, and whatever I do, I have to put God first. And whenever something comes in my spirit to do, I try to do it. You know what I'm saying? And not without question. And I was talking to a young lady, and we was talking about with that $20 bill thing, and we was talking about, and I was encouraging her to just do what you got to do where you are. Do your part. Because she was saying we need to get people out to the vote. You know, do your part. You know, pass out. Keep voter registrations on you. You can go to the post office and get them. Yeah. You know, keep them on you. You know, and just like you ask somebody if they say, ask them if they vote too.
But you know something that I had a very, very dear individual to send a message to me and said that she was watching the program and she wanted to make sure that I was adamant about focusing on putting information out about voting. And I talk about voting quite often, but now after getting that message, I realized something, that it was a necessity for me to add every time that I come on, that voting is so important for us that we have to really, really take it very serious, because we need to make the change in our community ourselves. Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. You good.
Cut me off whenever you want. Whose show is it?
Your show.
You sure?
Yeah, it's your show.
It looked like I heard Uncle Buck spill it. Go on, talk, Uncle Buck. Go on, say what you said.
No, you go ahead.
You sure?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, but now I lost my train of thought, Uncle Buck.
That happened to you too?
Yes.
Man,
Okay.
Man, that happened to me a lot. Sometimes that happened to me a lot. Like, now what I'm gonna say? What were we talking about?
We was talking about vote.
What were we talking about before that?
We were talking about getting registration.
Oh, okay, yeah, the vote thing, yeah. And I was talking about the ice cream truck and vote, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now somebody was saying, well, my vote don't count, my vote. Let me explain something to you. I used to think that way too. Back in when we started voting?
Well, we started voting back in the 1960s.
Okay.
Like 1960.
So it had to be about 1963. Yeah, about 1963. And I was like, hey, I ain't voting. It don't make no difference. Right? It don't make no difference. It don't count anyway. You know. Then in '93, when Reagan stole the vote, when in '93 Reagan stole the vote.
Oh, Reagan, or you talking about Bush?
No, Bush.
I don't know, but I mean, if you think about it,
You know I have a problem remembering stuff, right?
I know you do.
So how did I get all the way up to '93?
I don't know.
See what I'm talking about? See, I told you I have those problems.
Well, you know what? You know something what I would like to get back on? I want to get back on. So what are we going to do about these young people, man? How are we going to
I'll tell you.
How are we going to get to them?
Well, look, I'm doing a thing at the harbor. A young gentleman called me up, said he was going to celebrate his birthday, got an Airbnb, you know. And I'm going to use that time to see what their framework thoughts.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see how to channel the anger and have them use that to motivate them to move forward, and not, because anger will keep you there, because you'll keep going back over the same story over and over and never really do anything about it. So my thing is, what do you do with the information that you have? So right now everybody's on that Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and people are really, I mean, I seen a video with some European kids talking about Black Lives Matter, but then they had a black person in the wagon. I seen that, you know. But they meant well. You know, they speaking to you now, you know, they giving you Juneteenth Day off, you know, they starting to open up. Because now they can't say they don't know.
Right.
You know, so they got to do something.
Yeah.
You know, and it's going to take, we know that it's going to take more than the black community to make a move.
Yes.
You know,
that's
because
right.
we just think the black community, we've been trying to move on our own for years.
Yeah. And
101?
Yeah. And that's something that also that we got to acknowledge too, that there are a lot of black people who have been trying to do things to change the community for many, many years. And they've been struggling because it has been just them trying to...
Small numbers.
Yeah, small numbers trying to penetrate these walls that are sit there to block us. But now we are in a time where we have the whole America, the whole world, the whole world is paying attention to what's going on. And we're in a position that we now have to make change as we speak.
If we don't, we gone.
If we don't take this opportunity here and utilize it, we gone.
We gone. We gone.
We lost.
We already had they are already wiped out a race before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think they can do it because they already tried. And I think because we are the chosen race. Oh yeah, you are the chosen one. You might not believe it, but you are the chosen one. You are the real Israelites. Yes.
What's that?
And the Israelites that's in the Bible. You are the real Jews.
That's your other earpiece?
Oh, now I'm putting it away now. I need to charge it up because it was starting in my ear. So that means it needs to be charged. I had to put it away. You know. And plus I didn't want you to call me out no more either. Oh no.
Uh-oh. You found one of your...
That's the antenna to the hearing aid. Y'all should have seen the look on his face when I said that. And let's get back to this with young people. Okay. So the call to action for the young folks is, first, know the law. Whatever you get into, know what you're getting into. Know what you can and what you cannot do. Because some of y'all are bucking, you know what I'm saying, with a little bit of knowledge. You know, and then running with it. Know what you can get away with, what you can't get away with.
Right. Give you a prime example. If you were standing there and a police officer was talking to you and you spit on the ground, are you breaking the law?
Yes.
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 A lot of people don't know that. They think that they can actually, but it's a law that really you're not supposed to spit on the ground.
When you spit, you letting bodily fluids come out of your mouth, you know what I'm saying, and you contaminating the environment by doing that. Whether you know it or not, it is true. It is a law for that. It also is a law states that you cannot hang anything on your rearview mirror.
Right.
You know, there's a law. They also say, you know, you're not supposed to put stickers on your glass and stuff like that. But we do that.
And get away with it.
Yeah, because they just wait for the right time to use that as a reason. Because if they catch you dirty, there's a whole lot of stuff they can catch you dirty for. And Maryland is one spot that is a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, Uncle Buck is in the midst of getting a handgun. Only reason I'm gonna get a handgun because I want to exercise my body. That's it. I got enough. Yeah, I got enough of that going on. I can get I can get you off me. You know what I'm saying? I can't run no more. You know, but I can get you off.
Could you run in no boots?
Oh man, please. I can run if I have to. Man, listen. I got a spirit in me that will allow me to do stuff that I don't even know I can do.
Come on.
So, can I run in these boots? Yeah. Have I ran in them? No. but I know I can run in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's the things that I haven't done, but I believe I can do all things. That was my spirit said I can do all things. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't do it because I limit myself.
Right.
You know.
That's something else that I probably would like to be brought to the attention of our listeners. If you limit your thoughts and you limit your goals to a certain level, that's as far as you're gonna go.
Yeah.
But you will hear many people say the sky is the limit, and I believe that because when you actually put God first, God is the universe. Yes. And so now when you put God first, now you're dealing with the universe itself. So you don't have a limit. You can do anything.
I got an exercise for your listeners.
Okay.
If you want to know how powerful your word is, I challenge any of y'all to get quiet. Get quiet in your thoughts. You know, slow down the thoughts in your mind because you get 60,000 thoughts a day. So if you have the ability to slow down your thoughts, and it's gonna take time, But if you have the ability to slow down your thoughts, you also have that same ability to attract things to you. I know that for a fact. Mm-hmm. You know, I have done it. I have seen other people do it.
Yes.
Yeah, have you ever been with a friend and y'all talk about an old friend and then later on y'all hear from them or y'all see them or run into them? That's because you and your friend, by y'all talking, y'all touched and agreed. They said when two people are present, also the spirit is there. I'm just paraphrasing, you know. So have you ever had a time where you were talking about somebody and they showed up? That just shows you the power that you possess. And you can move a mountain.
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
You can.
Yes. And
how you do that? It just changes the rest of your eyes because it won't be in front of you no more. So when the mountain, you just turn right there, you open your eyes, the mountain right there, you move the mountain.
Uncle Buck, Miss Rachel Pope said Uncle Buck run for president.
Man, you know what? Nah. Because I'm not of this world.
Where you from?
I'm not of this world. I do not. Listen, there are certain things that I would do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not really. I have abilities that people don't know I have.
So you can float and stuff like that?
I ain't gonna say I can float, but I can make things happen. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I was the one that came up with the idea of having the harbor here. I was the founder of that idea, but nobody know nothing about that. I know it's hard to believe that Uncle Buck has something to do with the harbor being here.
But that's good because it's a good thing.
Yeah, and I got some other stuff that I'm planning too that's going to manifest itself.
So I heard you earlier while we were talking, you said Uncle Buck got a truck.
Yeah, Uncle Buck got an ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck.
Yeah, Uncle Buck got an ice cream truck. It's called Uncle Buck, the ice cream truck. Yes, Uncle Buck got an ice cream truck because now Uncle Buck got to take his stuff on the road. Mm-hmm. You know, Uncle Buck gonna be the entertainer. Uncle Buck gonna be your ice cream man. He gonna be your educator. You know, and starting Saturday, meet me at the parking lot by the harbor where you can park your car at. Matter of fact, let me see. Should I be the Tangle? No, that's too far to walk. Where you can park your car at, but down the harbor, because Walking with Uncle Buck starts Saturday at 7 o'clock.
In the morning.
We walking across the bridge and we're walking back. Walking with Uncle Buck. We're going to laugh. Uncle Buck will be in the outfits.
What?
Yes. Going to have his hair. We're going to show people that we're going to laugh. And we're going to get some of these COVID pounds, LBs off of us.
So you're
Uncle Buck.
You're gonna lose some weight.
Oh, Uncle Buck don't need to lose no weight now. Uncle Buck already thin up. I told him Uncle Buck gonna be swole in a couple of weeks.
So yeah. You working out, Uncle?
Quit looking at Uncle Buck thigh. Look at that. Ain't no muscle. All that muscle. Look at that. I will put on my leg, but I ain't want to stop nothing. Yeah, Uncle Buck will be swole. I'm gonna have a gel cut. Not a gel be all big and top small at the bottom. But Uncle Buck ain't gonna be in jail to get it.
I know that's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk them. I'm gonna start an Uncle Buck walking team. And we're gonna walk the bridge. We're gonna get these people. We're gonna laugh. And before you know, we're gonna be across, and we're gonna laugh. Before you know, we're gonna be back, and you ain't gonna even notice you exercise.
And you're gonna help them lose that weight.
We're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it. We're gonna laugh it off.
Hey, Uncle Buck.
Yes.
Do you know what my slogan is?
People. That was talking about that right here.
Yeah.
That's not a slogan though.
Really?
I thought that was what it was. Okay, so PTP.
All right.
Positive thinking people doing positive thinking people doing positive people things. No. Positive people think. That's in my teeth. Hold on. Let me do a gold toothbite. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me.
What you ready to pull out now?
No, I'm ready to put my bed on the
You keep everything in your pocket.
Man, I know I ain't need that too. You know what? You know, mine turn everything to waste. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad I ain't waste mine. So, okay, so
it's
people to people.
Power to power.
Oh, power to power. Power to thinking people.
Power to thinking people.
People to people, power to power. Let me see you do that 3 times.
Okay, people to people, power to power, positive thinking people.
He said power to power.
No, I didn't. I said people to people, power to power, positive thinking people.
Okay, people to people, power to power, power to thinking people. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be people to people, power to thinking people, power to power. So that's what it stands.
Okay, hold on. Deborah say, I'm really concerned about the school. I lost it. I'll say, I'm really concerned about the school year and the teenagers being home unsupervised, especially our young men. The post office doesn't give out voters registration cards, by the way.
It's not the card, it's the forms. I was talking about getting voter registration forms from the post office. So do they have, so can you tell me whether or not they have the forms there? And as far as the young folks being at home by themselves, okay, there's a contract between a parent and a child. And if you instill the right principles in that contract, you have to concern yourself, because we all know there's going to be some temptation. We can't do anything about that. But if you do your due diligence by building a relationship with that child, and then do some, check-in on that child, and you tell your child, I'm not checking on you. I'm just going to make sure you're safe.
Yeah.
I'm not spying on you. I don't think, because you don't want the child to think you don't trust him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just let them know that, hey, listen, now you're in a situation that you didn't have to worry about it anymore. And my concern is that I need to protect you at all times. So I'm putting in these, cameras or whatever device you have to do, or I'm calling you, or I'm asking you to call me, because I can't get to you like if I was there.
Yeah.
Then you can try to work with your job and see if there's something you can do.
Well, one of the things that I would suggest, and that is, again, we have to work on building relationship, communicating with our young people, your children, your grandchildren. Once you build that relationship and you start to build that trust, they'll start to develop some morals. They'll start to develop different attributes about trying to do the right thing. See, one of the things that we've done is we allowed the cell phones and the computers and the iPads and all that to take over our children. Get back into communicating and sitting down with them and let them know what you expect from them, and let them know that they got to be accountable for their actions. And when we do this, we'll start to having them where they'll change the way they do things and how they respond to the negative things that put in front of them. It says, I'm also talking about them staying focused. And that's true. That's what we have to also work on as well. See, one of the things that us as individuals, we going through these trials and tribulations, right? But we need to also understand that your children are going through them as well. Us adults are going through them, and they're going through them at a different level.
Yeah.
So we have to work on building the trust. We have to work on building understanding, and not all the time talking at them, but talk with them.
And about the focus part, you not being there to focus. Well, that didn't just start. You know what I'm saying? The focus was the child not being able to focus was already there, but you was allowing the school to make that adjustment, and now you're now as parents, we're finding out that it is true principle that the first teaching starts at home, because now guess what? The Spirit has brought it back home to where you have to, I ain't gonna say have to, but now the learning is at home.
Which it should be. Which it should be. Deborah said, I'm retired now, so I'll be there. That's a blessing.
Yeah. Now, and since you retired, see if there's anybody in the neighborhood that you can help to come over your house. You know what I'm saying? Since you already understand the environment that a teacher needs that a child needs for learning, maybe you can, make a way to where a kid or something that you can be that person or that bridge for that parent so that that child can make sure he get his learning.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of us, I ain't gonna say going to have to, but our creative juices is going to be challenged now at this time. And all the focus that we used to have in life is now going to be, distractions that we have in life is going to make us focus now. So this is going to make us focus on the family. You know, the whole purpose for this is to focus on, if you look at anything with this COVID, it goes back to the family. Because they're keeping the family in. Now the school makes sense, the family got it. So everything is based on the family. Once we get the family foundation right, then watch it and see what happens to this world.
That's right.
It's going to be stronger.
Yes. And people going to be more focused.
Yeah.
And a lot of things are going to change. Let me say Richard Burton, Victoria Howard, Ozzy Thompson, Monte Grimes, my son, John Terrell, Sarita Brown, Bunny Watts. Hi, Bunny from South Carolina. We love you.
Hey.
Hey, say something special to Bunny. Bunny from South Carolina.
Oh, Bunny! Do you think I'm funny? Then send me some money, Bunny. Oh, yeah, man. Listen, Bunny, I know you're sitting back. I know you ain't never seen nobody like me. I know you haven't. But you know what? I done been to a lot of North Carolinas. So whenever you do an event, just look Uncle Buck up. There are flights going in your neighborhood, in your area, and there's Ubers that go in your neighborhood. So Uncle Buck can be there. I don't shop for no states.
Hey, we got Paul Green. Paul Green is a photographer from Baltimore. Paul Green does some photography. He's a hell of a photographer. I send peace and blessings to you, my brother. Lorenzo Garvin, Princeta, Kim. What is that? Princetta. And Jeanette Harris, Deborah Harris. Deborah Harris, isn't that?
That might be, yeah, that might. Hey, because I told her, you know, so I put it on there.
Yeah.
So how you be, Buckers?
You know, Boo Jones,
all right.
Sonia Dunson, Nikaya Dunson.
Sisters.
Let me see. Yeah, I think I got those. And then Sabrina Smith, Theodore McComblum, Joe Baltimore used to have an ice cream truck. Joe Baltimore said he used to have an ice cream truck.
Hey, why you used to?
Joe didn't say that. One of his colleagues that knew him said Joe.
Joe used to have both. Okay.
He retired from having an ice cream truck.
Okay.
Glenda, Bennett,
make a spot.
Chris Davis, Bun Sellers. We welcome you all. I know I might have screwed up some people's names.
Don't worry about it.
But it's okay. God is good. Victoria Howard and Deborah Harris. We got those. We just want to say this is Real Talk Live with Rodney Brown, people to people, power to power, positive thinking people. And we want to just let you know that it is so good to have Uncle Buck in the house. And we talking about matters that really matter. Yeah. The things that's, that's supposed to be talked about so that we can move together in our communities and make changes. And we're excited about that. We got Miss Rachel Pope on the phone. How you doing, Rachel?
Hello, King. In the house. How y'all doing?
We doing all right.
But we doing well, Foursquare. How you been?
I have some questions for Uncle Buck.
Okay. Bring them on. Make me better.
I want to be nice and music. You were talking about the economy.
Yes.
Okay, and y'all were hitting it on the head concerned about what to do starting from the home. And I was on this young man's timeline last night and reading all the comments. He's into holistic and all the things he said is true. like people, they ain't got no fear.
I'm gonna
But
tell you.
these guys want to move forward to something different to invest and create access.
Well,
For the future.
hey, hold on.
Hey, Rachel, won't you cinema? You know, I was told by an old timer about stocks because I invest, and they said the first thing you invest in, other than yourself, you invest in things that you do, that you're involved in. You know, just the other day, I bought a General GM stove, right? So I saw on because I got an investment thing that I be watching stocks, and I saw on there GM. So I bought 40 shares of GM, which was like, it was only like $6 or something a share. So whenever you see a young person, they want to know where to start at, ask them what do you what you involved in, whether it's what kind of, you can start with just your cell phone, because a T-Mobile, they have a stock. It's high, but they have a stock. It's even higher now because Sprint and T-Mobile merged, you know, and I missed out on the merger because I thought, because at first the government wasn't going to allow them to do it. Then with COVID, it snuck back through them, and I lost out.
No, man,
you know.
Man.
But whenever a person want to know how to learn how to do stock, they can just go to Acorn, download Acorn on their phone, and Acorn is the simplest way to begin to buy stock, because you can buy for $5. You can start as little as $5, and then you can move up, and it also allows you to see the prices. So, like on my phone, I have the stock market app on my phone, and then I can write in, like if I want to see what Nike's is, I can put in Nike's, and then it tell me how much the Nike share is, you know, and then they give me a little history of what it did in the previous years. So that they can just go as easy as going. They don't have to go to no broker. They can start right there with Acorn.
So that's some of, Rachel, that's some of the things that, you know, you and I, when we've been talking about privately on some things that we need to do to help to enhance our youth on gaining knowledge on how to go about changing, you know, how they're going about things. So that's something that we're going to have to do. And individuals out there who have information on stock, please don't be selfish. Take that time to share that information with young people.
It's out there because Dr. Wilkins, he has a black all black financial school, and he, you know, and you can take classes through him, you know, on YouTube, you know. So it's a lot out there, but you can just start as simple as an Acorn.
Yeah, we just got to change the way we're going about doing things, and we got to get where sometimes, you know, we just Google and ask, and so you can have your child right there, and they have their phone, and I suggest this to some parents who have the young kids. Ask them what are they interested in, and then let them know that they can start investing in that now. And it doesn't mean just to have money. It could be by getting the knowledge and the information, so that you'll know where you're going to put your money and how you're going to spend it.
You can tell them call Uncle Buck too, because the company that I invest through is T. Rowe Price. You know.
So I would like to know, this is some of the research I've been doing pertaining to the chips in the phone and pertaining to the people developing the cable for the 5G. Because since we no longer be doing with anything below 5G anymore, I started looking into that. Who's created that? And what warehouse company or warehouse that's going to be housing
it because somebody was asking me a question about the COVID. So now I think I caught some of it, but my intake on
hold on. Let me help you out, Rachel.
yeah, help me out.
Hey, wait, Rachel. Hey, Rachel, did you hear? You heard Uncle Buck told you he be forgetting stuff. Hey, he be forgetting stuff. See, Uncle Buck is looking at.
I'm 85.
He looking at the monitor. Hold on, hold on, cause you. Hey, wait a minute. He looking at. Hold on, just a minute, Rachel. Deborah being renewed hers. She said, "Do you guys think that the COVID-19 has come upon us and jobs have been lost for many? Should people now understand you should always have a side business, some type of side gig? What are you guys? What are your guys' take on it?" So, would you want me to go first or?
We don't mind.
Okay, so let me tell you something. One of the things that I'm talking about Rachel, who's on the phone. Rachel is a lady who uses her personal skills to make money.
Right.
Without
Talents.
her talents.
Yeah.
See, and when I say sometimes what she do is she'll make things and sell them. She use her art. She can sell them. So to answer those questions, I use you. I hope you didn't mind me using you as an example, Rachel. But even myself, you know, I'm a professional photographer. I also can draw. I do graphics. I do a lot. And so I have other ways to bring in money. And that's what we got it. That's why I say you have to communicate with your children while you have them at your side now and find out what their talents are. Because we got a lot of young people out here probably should be writing some books right now. Or could be drawing some masterpieces. And if you take that time and just find out what is it that they really like to do. I had my granddaughter, Morgan. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something she was explaining to me and her grandmother, and it blew my mind because she's only 4 or 5 years old, right? Mm-hmm. And she explained it to me like, "Granddaddy, no, it's like this, like this, like that, like this." And the way she broke it down, I was like, I didn't even know her mind was at that level to be able to communicate with me like that. So I said that to say, yes, it's important that we teach our children to have side projects that can help them become entrepreneurs.
Yeah. If you have a time to get back to the question that she was saying, should somebody have a side job? Yeah, I think everybody should have something that they like doing and get paid for. Yeah. Get paid for your passion.
Yeah.
You know, it can be just some of the smallest things. I go in classroom and I see these young kids drawing in these elementary school, and I always ask them, create a book and I'll sell it for you. Yeah. Create a comic book and I'll sell it. I'll make sure it's sold.
You know that's something, Uncle Buck, when you got your truck, that I think that it's going to work for us. Because I know that you're that type of person that will allow people to utilize your opportunities to make difference in the community.
I don't know no other way. I'm a type of person that says all the money in my pocket doesn't belong to me. There have been times where I will walk up to a person and give them the money because God told me
to. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing that I think that we need to focus on too. Let's focus on not being so selfish. We got a lot of people that they're all about themselves. We look at each other and we forget that I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper. Then it takes a village to raise a child. We got to get to a point where we don't want to try to grab everything for ourselves, because all of us should prosper in different areas. And so we should just encourage each other, and that's something that we have to change. Deborah said, but we can teach them as well by starting to teach them to respect money. That's a good point there, Deborah. At a very young age. Yes. Give your kids $5 and tell them to keep it until the next month, and then you can double it. And then double that so it will be $20 and then $40 and give them a date. Show them how savings help. See, Deborah, you on point. You're on point. Those are the little tricks, and we can call them tricks, or you can call them educational skills or whatever, but things that you're going to have with a child to get them to understand how to save, and how it works. I always say you should start telling your kids about credit cards at a very young age when they can hold a little conversation. Deborah, she said also, oh no, all of us, not just kids. And that's right, all of us should have a side something. You see what's going on right now. I want people to think about this. Think about this very seriously. We don't know what tomorrow holds. If this situation with this COVID-19 escalate to another level, out of control, we're going to be in trouble. Because right now, we have a lot of families who had small businesses that the business collapsed. They don't even know how to recover. The government said they're going to give them some money, but believe it or not, there's a lot of people that haven't received that money. And they're still in a situation where they just didn't have a business to collapse, but they got their homes, they got bills, they got doctor bills, they got all kinds of things that they have to worry about. So, Deborah, what you were talking about, when you have another side job, or what you say gig, it helps you to be able to still have some sort of income. I have a cousin, matter of fact, I got his card right here, I got to bring that back out. It's called Third Sense Cuisine, right? It's my cousin Harold Massey, right? I want to show you something. He's a guy who he used all of his talents to make money. All of his talents. And his son is watching his father do this. See, he sell dinners. He do yard work. He work on cars. He do all kind of stuff. I've seen him power wash houses. He's a talented man who uses his skills to help him to bring in income, where he don't have to depend on society to dictate when he can work. And something else that I remember, his mother, the late Brenda Massey, she was one that used to hold classes. To go back on that, when we, Rachel, when you was talking about stocks and bonds and those things, but one of my cousins, she used to have a little class where she had all these people and all these computers, and she would have kids come in and teach them how to read stocks and work the computers. That was something that she used to do. God bless her soul, that she's no longer with us. With the body shell, but always spiritually still around. And that was something that she did. And Deborah said, absolutely, they need to learn how to earn money, budget, save, invest, and give. Come on, Deborah. Come on, Deborah. I'm loving you. I'm loving you. Susie, just joining out on, but on kids saving, I have a project I'm working on with my grands and will be willing to share in August. Has been mind-blowing for granddaughters. That is so good. That is so good, because we want to make sure that we are educating our children right now. We need to change the way we're going about things. We don't need the schools to educate our kids, because believe it or not, let me tell you something was so funny. When you think about the curriculum that was set for our kids in the school, they wasn't teaching them about how to survive.
Teaching how to maintain the business that's already established.
Right. They was teaching them how to work for the people who already is in control. They weren't teaching them how to go out and be their own bosses. It was a dictatorship in a way.
It wasn't education.
Yeah. Deborah, it says, I'm thinking about how I can earn money to supply my or supplement to supplement my retirement. Okay. Let me read that again. Pull it back down. Yeah. It says, I'm thinking about how I can earn money to supplement my retirement. And you know something, Deborah? What you need to do is anything that makes you happy and that people can enjoy, share it. Share it. Let me know if you have to. Come on the show. and we can start right there. That's what we have to do. We start to, your dreams can be reality. Your dreams, anything that you can conceive, you can achieve. Perhaps on one of your programs, you guys can just showcase black entrepreneurs. People send your their business info, and you and Zena, that would be an awesome program.
So people send you their business cards, and you set up an appointment for them to come and talk about their business.
Oh well, we do that. That's why. I mean, I'm holding some business cards right now. These are actually I got business cards of two of the caterers who
come on the show.
Yeah, actually we had Willie Price was just on that Friday. She provided the meal for us, and she was on. She didn't come on physically, but she was talking, and that's Gifted Hands Caterers, which is Willie Price. And she's an amazing cook who she provided the meal for us. And then we also, again, like I said, we had Third Sense Cuisine, which is Harold Massey. He also sold dinners, and he provided dinners for us one evening. Like, wait a minute, did y'all notice Uncle Buck is pulling out cards?
I got some cards that, some people I've seen too. Yeah. This is this card, Uncle Buck the Entertainer. He supplied laughter to all the events. Yeah, so this Uncle Buck got a card. Uncle Buck got a card.
Let me see your card.
Uncle Buck got a card.
Oh man, Uncle Buck, you do.
Yes, Uncle Buck got a card.
Uncle Buck got a card with his picture on it.
And look, Uncle Buck, I do bar mitzvahs, I do refire, I bring laughter to all the events. And on top of that,
oh, okay. Hold on, Uncle Buck. She said, Deborah said, I'm just saying you can just shout out a bunch of entrepreneurs on the show, not the people coming on.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Deborah, I'm going to do that. I promise you. I'm gonna do a show where I'm just gonna go back. I got some people who have books that we have to support.
Okay.
We're talking about different people who I've already had their cards. And I'm going to do a program that's going to be just about a shout out to all the entrepreneurs who are trying to get some exposure.
Yeah.
So, hey, I thank you. See, this is what I like is when people interact with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's that positive thinking.
Come on, man.
I know positive thinking people, man.
Come on, man.
That's true.
What's the slogan? Can you say it?
Positive people thinking people positive.
It's people to people, positive thinking people.
And people to people, power thinking people.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Power thinking people.
Come on now.
People to people.
That's what it's all about.
And back to that question you was asking.
Go ahead. Hey, we just kind of kicked you to the curb a little bit.
Hey, Rachel, you had one more, right?
Go ahead, Rachel. Hey, we didn't mean to do that, Rachel. Go ahead, Rachel, real quick.
Y'all way the flow, okay? But, y'all were talking about entrepreneurs, but I want y'all to be aware that there is something called Kidspreneur. I think it's July the 19th. They're going to be talking to kids who are entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to find it and post it.
Okay.
And let y'all see it on the timeline, okay? Because I ran across a young man named Tyler. He was featured on Steve Harvey show. And he created this thing, something that was negative in his life. He turned it to a positive to support all veterans. We have nothing. We decided to support the veterans who were homeless and start gathering, the things they need, socks and things like that. And now he has an organization where these people poured into him, saw what he was doing, and he donated all this money. People give him $50,000, $10,000, and he'll take that money and go shop, and he shows what he's doing. And he's an artist, and I ran into him last year when he came expand it to a higher level to benefit for you and your family. And Uncle Bud, I appreciate you talking about in Africa, pertaining to families that is, there, that's trained in their own family because they're at home. And they use what they, pass on to the youngest so that they can carry on traditions. Not only that, they use stuff to trade them, barter in exchange and make money and grow their own farms and stuff. So, we at home now. We need to go back to the old to survive.
Well, hey, Rachel, thank you so much, sweetheart. As we're getting ready to go on our countdown, I love you so much. I appreciate you. And
I love y'all too.
Take care down.
So, hey, this is Rodney Grimes, Real Talk Live. Real Talk Live. People to people, power to power, power to thank people. My guest today was the amazing Uncle Buck. I mean, this dude is like, hey, put them, you can put the boots back up so they can see him? Uncle Buck, you something else. And Deborah, hey, what I would suggest even now, if you have something that you can post on here, you can put your information on even right now, but please send it to me. My email is rodneygptp@yahoo.com, or you can post it on the program right now, the information that you would like to share. And I'm going to definitely do exactly what you suggested. I'm going to ask all individuals to pay attention, because I'm going to advertise it when I'm going to do it. And maybe I can get Uncle Buck to come on back, and maybe Uncle Buck can actually host the show.
Man, I'd do a commercial for all of them.
Would you?
Man, I'd do a commercial for all. Right on the spot, I'd do a commercial.
That's well, and you heard Uncle Buck say it, so we gonna
do your commercial for you right here, and so you can go back to it. If you like it, you can use it. If you don't like it, then don't use it. But I'm gonna do a commercial for every car you have. I'm gonna come up with a slogan and a commercial for that business, right there on the spot.
This is what we talk about. This is why I ask you to go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. We're trying to navigate where we're going to be going to YouTube Live, because we want to hit a brass audience of people to get the information out. I'm telling you, it's amazing what we can do when we come together and support one another and not be selfish and just focus on us, ourselves.
Right. Right.
We got to remember, when we come together like a fist, we are real powerful. When you like this, all you can do is just smack. But when you put that fist together, it get a real powerful punch behind it.
That was deep. That was deep. Hand and fist.
Okay, it said, forgot about my sister. Wow. It says, I also like to talk about the importance of getting and staying healthy, physical activity, and changing your diet. I love this platform. And you know something? That's another thing that, again, you can go back on some of the other programs. We've talked about changing your diet. We talked about depression. We talked about healthy eating. So some of the programs, if you go on YouTube, you'll be able to go back and check some of them out. And we're going to keep on, because we're just going to keep on opening up this door to, we're going to be getting the right information to help each other, so we can move forward.
Thanks, Susie.
And Susie said, this is the first time I've seen Uncle Buck, and immediately a flashback of the 70s. I was all smiles. Hey, Uncle Buck is an amazing person.
I was all smiles when I see you right there. Hey, y'all gotta excuse my delay. My medicine usually take about 8 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it's close to 8 o'clock.
We got a couple minutes, I think. We got 2 minutes. So what's going to happen is we get ready to close, and we're going to just move to that level where if you have something really special, you want to say, go ahead, share.
So as y'all know, I do like making people laugh, but on a serious note, the only reason I'm able to do so is because you already have the joy inside of you. I just have the ability to connect with it. The joy is always there. So when you wake up in the morning, you can connect to your own joy. You don't have to let things on the outside of you dictate how you should feel. God gives you joy every day. It is your responsibility to share that joy. So each and every one of us have joy that is given to us by God, from God, and the world can't take it away, and the world didn't give it to you. So those who seek happiness, you don't have to, because you have joy inside you. That's all I wanted to say.
Susie said, Superfly has nothing on Uncle Buck.
Ain't that right?
She said she loved you.
Hey, Sue, inbox me. Sue, inbox me.
How's she going to inbox? You got
I'm coming. What? I'm international. Yeah. Just Google me.
All she got to do is Google.
That's all she got to do is Google me. I'll pop up.
Hey, let me say Sharon Jenkins, J.B. Powell, Dane Raleigh, Lena Harris, Daffy, Pope, Dewan Shepard, Quinn, what's that? I'm not saying. Ingleton, Susie, Pritchie, Jerry Galloway, and Barney Ross, Helen Underwood, Jasmine Miller, Williams, Regina Fields, Nicole Crocs, Robert Lewis, Eugene Baker, Ronnie Parker. I welcome all of you that joined in. Jerry Blake, Chris Ashley. I want to say to everybody, this has been an amazing opportunity for me to sit down with Uncle Buck. I love him. I appreciate you coming in. And believe me, that you can get in touch with Uncle Buck. You can Google him. You can get Uncle Buck on Facebook. Uncle Buck all over the place. Uncle Buck just got an ice cream truck getting ready to come out. So we got to make sure that we support that. You can call Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck is also affiliated with the Party Crashers. They crash all parties.
Yes.
He'll crash a funeral if he have to.
Hey, people like to laugh.
And you know, he put that laughter in your heart, and we send peace and blessings. Hey, remember, this is Real Talk with Rodney Grimes, people to people, power to power, positive people. We love you. And this is not just about me. This is about me, you, and them. The people to people, the power to power, the power they possess, the power we possess, the power that we can use to move in a positive direction that causes us to become what?
People to people, power to power, power thinking people.
Positive thinking people. Hey, this is Rodney Grimes. I thank you, Uncle Buck.
Peace and hair grease. Peace and hair grease. We love y'all. Thanks for showing up.